Posting a miss on both the top and bottom lines and suspending its dividend starting in the fourth quarter. Shares sinking there, down more than 17% in overtime. Joining us now is founder and CEO of Moor Insights Strategy, Patrick Moorhead. Pat, Intel. This is another rough quarter. What can they say that would make the believers feel better?
Yeah, it was a very rough quarter. I got the chance to talk to Pat Gelsinger and get a little bit of color on this. But the way that I look at it is, if you're a company and you come in, I mean, you want to blow it away on earnings and you want to blow it away on revenue and give a good guide. And when one of those is off, what do? If you can hit your revenue and burn more costs getting there, that's the choice that you have to take. The other downstream implication to Intel customers would be even if your profit margins, and I believe that Meteor Lake, their first AI processor, was having the issue, is if you can't ship that to customers, you're impacting your customers' profitability. So I believe that the company took a shot on this. They burned the wafers, or it was a work in progress from a packaging standpoint, and they took their shot here. The most concerning thing to me is the forecast, which is, I know we don't know everything that's going to happen in the back half. What we do know is data center is going to be off the rails, and you can't just ship an NVIDIA GPU or an AMD GPU without a CPU. So whose processors are they using? I would have thought Intel, who is the highest level of market share there on servers, would be the beneficiary of that. So it is concerning. Now, you asked me for the bright spot. It is that, from my understanding, from all the signals I'm getting, all the roadmaps are in place. And the number one thing is this 1.8 process that they have for their foundry. All good things can happen to the company when this gets on track. And it appears to be on track and devices running.
Well, Pat, tell me if I'm wrong here, but it sure seems like this is maybe an execution issue more than a strategy issue. Because if we wind back the clock 3 years, there are a lot of questions about, does the world need this much chip capacity? Why is Pat Gelsinger talking about foundry? AI seems to have answered that question. The world and the U.S. And Western allies need a lot of chip capacity. So, I mean, what is the other option here strategically that has Intel as a significant company other than the strategy they're pursuing right now?
Yeah, so you nailed it. This was an execution issue. I do believe this is the only strategy. To be a company like Intel, you have to have strong design and a strong way to build it. And you can't just disconnect those when you feel like it. If you're in and you burn the bridges, you're in. Maybe in the future you could split the foundry from the design company, but not now. It would be devastating for both parts of the business. And then when you look at the competitiveness, and we already saw that TSMC is raising prices on everybody. And by the way, we will see that in the future here in other companies who don't have their own in-house manufacturing, but getting to the having to have foundries in Western Europe and in the U.S. When it comes to leading edge, it's really Intel and Samsung Semi. That's it. Those are your choices. You have global foundries if you want less than leading edge, but that's it.
Yeah. Patrick, I want to go back to something you said before. You were talking about GPUs being shipped for data center build out, the fact that there's accompanying CPUs with that. Intel's a market leader. They should be the beneficiary. The fact that that was so soft is alarming. Does that mean that somebody else is taking market share? And if so, who? Or is that potentially a read-through to maybe some unexpected slowing in the growth that we have seen recently in the NVIDIAs of the world?
So well, first of all, I think it's going to be smooth sailing for NVIDIA, at least for the next 12 months, based on the downstream FOMO of wanting generative AI in your software and services. So, and as we heard from Microsoft and Meta, they're going to the wall on CapEx building these out. So NVIDIA is going to be there. I believe it appears to me a potential share shift to companies like AMD and even ARM would be a beneficiary as well from their licensing, their royalty business. When you look at companies like AWS, Microsoft's Azure, and Google Cloud using ARM-based processors. That's the only thing I can piece together at this early juncture.